Welcome Sagittarius, and this is your general scope for the week of March 20th, 2017. I don't have any messages or anything like that to share for this week, so let's just get started with you, shall we? Okay. So we start off the week with the King of Wands. Impulsiveness, but more on a mature level. So you're impulsive, but you understand your impulsiveness. You understand what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You could feel like in a more powerful status this week too. You could be feeling more powerful this week at the beginning of the week. If not that, then this could be a person of a higher status than you are that gives you your duties. Other than that, it could be also a person whom you highly admire and you go to for advice at the beginning of the week for some unknown reason. So any one of those is going on right now for you, or could be for you. Could be a father figure as well, but it is a mature person. It's a mature energy, and the energy is also an impulsive energy. Next card we have is the Hermit, so it's a major arcana. Pay close attention to this. This is one of a spiritual journey, one about going within, isolating yourself, trying to seek wisdom and answers for yourself. You are guided as well from that light, from his lantern there. What else is going on? It also tells you, or gives the message of to shine your light. You don't know who you can help. It could also help you in finding your answers that you seek as well. And it's not isolating yourself per se to that you're totally isolated. You'll be doing things that you probably normally will be doing, but on the same note, you're still going within and seeking the answers that you seek. Next card we have is the Queen of Cups. This is an emotional card. Could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Again, this could be a person whom you go to for advice, but more on an emotional level. It could be also a person who is of a higher status than you that gives you your duties, but more on an emotional level, more nurturing level. So it's not so point fingers, do this, do that, do this, do that. They're more understanding emotionally, and well likable as well. Other than that, it is an energy, a mature energy. You could be feeling again a more powerful status this toward midweek, but more emotionally powered toward this time of the week. And like I say, I say it in all my videos, the cards don't necessarily represent each day of the week. It's energy, so it could happen any part of the week. You could be this is the Five of Swords. Fives are of darn it, I get confused with this in the sevens. Instability and change. I know it's about change, but it's about instability. There could be a conflict involved late midweek for you, and it's about, you could be in a conflict of how you're thinking and how you're communicating toward other people, or it could be how other people are thinking and communicating towards you. So there's going to be could be a conflict of that toward mid-8 and toward the ending of the week, like a Thursday. But like I said, it could be any part of the week as well. So instability and change. I guess something like this would kind of need to happen in order for change to become involved with this. So be on the lookout for that. Next card we have is the Eight of Cups. This is about an emotional card as well. It's about emotionally moving on. You're guided. There's starlights guiding you, and there's somebody also, could be spirit guide, guiding you on this little journey as well to be able to move on. Either you're thinking about this could be the conflict that you're probably having right now as well. about emotionally moving on. It's something that needs to happen for you, because whatever is going on emotionally is not serving you, and could be a belief as well that's not serving you. But it is time to move on, and this card is telling you that it is time. It is time to move on. So stop thinking about it. Just kind of do it. Next card we have is the Three of Swords. This one, a lot of people get really cringed on when they see it. And it is about emotional pain, emotional hurt. And it could still feel real in your life right now. And that goes with the Eight of Cups. So this is probably something that you emotionally need to move on from. But more so, these are our swords. So it's more about thoughts than anything else. So you think it's still happening in your life right now, and it doesn't need to be. It's about heartbreak as well. So it makes sense with that emotionally moving on. So if you're feeling heartbroken at this time, it is time to move on. The energies are telling you to do so. It's an emotional pain, emotional hurt, but it's more thought than anything, but it feels so real, like it just happened. But it's time to move on from this. It's okay to feel this way, and you can visit it, but don't live there. Don't live there. Last card we have is the Four of Pentacles. So there's something about possession that's going on here. Greediness. So if anything, this kind of turns out, if I'm looking at this at straight value, it's saying that this is turned out to be more of a love reading than anything else. And emotional heartbreak, emotional hurt, and conflict. And you're being very possessive right now. Either you're being very possessive of somebody, or somebody else is being very possessive of you. If it's not that for some of you, then for others of you, it could be financially, maybe financially greedy, time greedy. You're greedy with your time, or very possessive of your time, or your possessions, or your finances. Other than that, if this is regarding that romantic involvement, this person is in your mind and in your heart, and you're holding on very tightly to this, and it is time to let go. If not, then maybe it's somebody else that's has you heavily on mind, heavily in the heart, and they don't want to let you go. So a lot of messages for this card. So let's kind of recap, shall we? So you're feeling very empowered. You're in a part, and you are in, and I can't talk right now. I've been doing a lot of these readings. You're in a powerful position at this time. Could have been a advancement, a promotion, if I did not say that at the beginning. So at the beginning of the week. But it is a card of how can I say, of impulsiveness, of maturity, though, on a mature level. If it is not that, then it is someone who you go to advice, who you highly regard. Other than that, then it could be somebody in a higher status than you that gives you your duties. But it is a very impulsive person. This is a person that is very busy as well. Very likable, though. A very likable energy. Okay, then you're going to be isolating yourself and going within, seeking answers, seeking wisdom. There's a light guiding you. It is also telling you to shine your light for others, because who knows, you can be a beacon for others, and it helps you in the process as well. Then we have another emotional card, or not another emotional card, but an emotional card, which this could be, like I said, it could be somebody who you highly regard, that you go for emotional support and seek emotional advice from, or it could be a person who is in a higher status than you, that gives you your duties, but does it in an emotional, nurturing way. Other than that, you're feeling emotionally powerful at this time. And that happens midweek. But then again, then we're moving on to midweek, more later on during the week, and you're in some kind of conflict, either the way you think, or the way you're communicating with somebody else, or the way somebody's thinking and communicating with you. So there is a conflict involved, which is as which is also fives of imbalance and change. And then it's telling you emotionally to move on. At this point, you are being guided. There's light that shines for you to light the way on your path. But it is time to move on. And then you're feeling hurt, pain, betrayal, and heartbreak, and it feels very real, or maybe it did recently happen, but that's why it's telling you it is time to emotionally move on from this point. It's very more thought-provoking than anything else, or somebody has said, or you have said some hateful things, some nasty things as well. And then toward the ending of the week, then we have this possession, being very possessive, or somebody being very possessive of you. Okay, so thank you for watching. If that does not resonate with you, which I hope it does though, then you want to go ahead and look at your rising sign and moon sign. Other than that, I will see you next week. So just try to please have a very pleasant week for you. For the week of the 20th. Look out for all those things, but just remember to go within, seek the answers and the wisdom that you seek, but also be able to move on emotionally from whatever is going on with you right now. So just remember, it takes two to tarot, so to speak, and I will see you next week. And then again, aloha.